What about your acting role model? Like, did you have a shero that you looked up to and you were like, I want a career that's parallel or whatever, comparable to hers?
You know, when I first started, I didn't have any heroes. I wanted to be a lawyer, so I had to kind of switch streams. And the person I looked up to most of my life was my older sister, who in our family is by far the most intelligent, and I just always really looked up to her. And so when I sort of switched courses, I had to find new heroes and new mentors, and I was just incredibly lucky that with each job, I would ask a lot of questions, and I would be freakishly humble, because I mean I had nothing to be bragging about, and I just would ask people, you know, well, how do you? I didn't even know what a mark was. I didn't know. I knew nothing. Like, I literally went in, auditioned, and they're like, "You got it." I didn't even know what that meant. Got what? Where do I show up?
Check.
Yeah, like, where do I show up? What do I do? How does this work? So I'm literally just asking questions, and people at each step of the way were nice enough to be really, really kind and help me out.
Right.
So over time, Jennifer Lewis became a mentor. I've done a number of projects with Jennifer. She's Broadway diva, and she's done 1,000 things. I became really close with Sanaa Lathan, who's one of my best friends now. She was doing Out of Time, and I was doing Bad Boys, and we were both staying at the same hotel in Miami. And just one day, I mean, she's always somebody who I always watched and respected, and I just was like, how do you do it? And she thought I meant, like, how do you do it? And I literally meant, no, how do you, like, act? And she's like, you know, because I knew she had an advanced degree from Yale Drama School, so I was like, we can have some cocktails and you can tell me, pretty much cram your 3 years into this happy hour, and, you know, impart knowledge. And she kind of, you know, she did, and she, not only she's been my friend, but she's been a mentor, and she's there anytime I get stuck on a scene, even auditions that we're going for the same job, she'll help me out.
Yeah, that can be challenging, but a beautiful thing, right?
It's not really challenging for us because we don't have that kind of relationship. We're kind of that sisterhood of what's for you is for you. So me helping you isn't going to change my luck. You know, it just sort of empowers us both.
Say it one more time. You gotta hear it in the back.
What you learn, you better teach.
Right.
So that's kind of how all of our friends get down. We're not jealous. I'd rather, if I don't get the job, I want you to get the job. So if I need a loan, I know where to go. Not everybody thinks like us.
You gotta keep it in the family.
So.
What bit of advice would you give to young aspiring actresses, or, you know, just women who want to navigate a little more successfully in the entertainment industry? What advice would you give them?
In any industry.
In any industry.
Education, education, education. Out of all of our friends, we all come from different walks of life. But the one thing that we all have in common is we're all educated, we're all college educated. And no matter where life would have taken us, we would have never fallen too far off course, still sitting on top of a degree. So you can kind of only fail upwards if you're sitting on top of an education, you value education.